So, guys from Instagram, yo, what's up? What's up? So, I'm live on my Instagram. I was telling people we have a live stream today, so that's why. Let me turn the camera for them to see. That's my Instagram. We're going live. Please, if you don't follow me on Instagram, please go follow me on Instagram. The same name as this YouTube channel. We're having people watching us from Instagram and also we're having people watching us from YouTube. But I'm closing this down because you want to talk more on YouTube. Hey, go on YouTube and get us there, okay? I'm just telling my viewers on Instagram to jump on YouTube. Okay, guys, I'm really sorry to start this like this. I know maybe it does not make good sense to start things like this, but I started today. I decided today we're gonna start things from here. So this is the place where I'm staying. It's very beautiful. It's called the Big Brother Palawan. Abakari, how are you, my brother, man? Salam alaikum. So, oh, I wanted to show you something. So, this is how this place looks like. It's really beautiful, like super beautiful, okay? Jennifer Lawrence says, hello, my friend. Love it, 97. My friend, how are you, man? We're with him in Thailand, you know? Before I met Boy in Thailand, me and Love it, 97, we were spoiling things in Thailand, spoiling in a good way, you know? Okay, so thank you guys for joining this. Please give the video a like, man. I really like when I see my videos get 1,000 likes, you know? It's like an honor to me. It's just like saying thank you. So I want to say thank you guys first for joining this. And if you're new here, kindly subscribe to the channel. So today we shall be talking about going to Africa. What are the plans? So when are you going home? I see already people asking the questions. In my last live stream, I saw some comments from people. People are like, Mara, go to the point. You never go to the point. You always avoid the point. The fact is, man, look, I have to read your comments here. I'm alone. My videos are never scripted. Let me take my watch off. Okay. So that I could show you this. What time is it? It is 7:16 in the morning. Okay. 7:16 in the morning. You can either see this one here or see this one. It's 7:16 in the morning. Today is Monday morning, but I know in most places where my viewers are coming from, it's Sunday evening. Here it's Monday morning. People are going to work. Everybody's closing up. Yeah. Okay, so I have a plan to go to Africa, and that's why we are talking today. And please, I want you guys to know every Sunday, as long as it's possible. You know, I'm saying that because I don't have a stable place where I stay or where I live. Sometimes factors like having internet dictates if I'll do a live stream or not, or having factors like, am I traveling on those days or where am I, you know? So Africa achana nayo, hii place ni nare, kaa huko, hii stuff ndio ina peak huko. So Joseph Mwema speaks Swahili, which is one of my languages that I speak, actually native language. I know you've heard words like Hakuna Matata. He says I should not go back to Africa. He says I should leave Africa for now, like I should stay here. And he says his stuff ndio in a peak huku. He says like Corona right now in Africa, it's picking up. So if I read comments like that, I get conflicted. Hey, Kevin Thompson, my brother, says, how are you, bro? I see you, brother. Angie, I guess says beautiful. Cynthia KS says Sunday for us. Yeah, here it's Monday morning. It's Monday morning. Everybody's rushing to work. Everybody's rushing to work. I don't know if I could, I'm trying to see. Yeah, you can see from my time, it says 7:18, sorry. 7:18, Monday, the 29th of June. Wow, man. And it's crazy how days are just moving, months are just like flying every day. So, okay, let's talk about going to Africa. I really want to go to Africa. One of the main reasons I want to go to Africa is, uh, apart from things being so difficult right now to travel, so I can't really do what I'm supposed to do. Oh, Aaron B says, Maro, it's Monday, 18 minutes past midnight here in London, the United Kingdom. Ah, man, Aaron B, man. Greetings to you, okay? So, one of the main reasons I really want to go to Africa is because right now, many countries have closed borders, and even they're suspicious of anybody who's trying to go to their country. Like, they have to call the type of travel essential. So maybe many countries will let you go in because either you have a family or you're going for medical treatment, or some, like, maybe you see, like navies and stuff, so they're going to let you go to their country because of something like that. I mean, very essential travel. So mostly people cannot say like, hey, just come to your home now because you want to travel. People are like afraid. Please let me see your comments about the time. I see we have really crazy times here. Somebody is, Maro, it's Monday here in Australia. Adelaide, 8:48. Wow, a.m. So Australia is ahead of the entire world, I think. Yeah. So, and Fabian says, maybe you should come to Tanzania, but Kenya, the most of East African country, will not be free. But Tanzania, everything is open. Yeah, I think actually instead of flying to Kenya, I'll be flying to Tanzania. I think that's a good way. Thank you actually for giving me that idea. You know, in Kenya, Tanzania, they opened their country long time ago. They didn't believe in the virus. They have never believed in the virus. And life has been going on normally in the Tanzanian Republic for a long, long time. That is quite opposite in my home country, Kenya, where every day cases are rising up and every day they are receiving money from World Health Organization and big donors. And people in my home are so hungry, they're just eating money and money, 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 and money is disappearing, you know. So I don't see COVID ending in my country anytime soon, or even the numbers going down, because for them now it has become, oh, it's 2:10 a.m. man in Nairobi, man. I'm sorry, man, you're not asleep yet. Lillian Ann Pompey says Monday here too in New Zealand. Oh, I didn't know. I have a fan from New Zealand by the name Lillian. Hey, greetings, Lillian. Saludos. I don't know if they speak Spanish there, but I think it's English. Travel Betmeet says strong greetings to you from Ireland. Oh wait, I'm having people from New Zealand, Australia, Ireland. Wow. Hey, thank you so much, traveling Better Meet. Please follow me on Instagram. Same name as this YouTube channel. You really enjoy a lot of stuff. I really want to go to Africa. And I'm telling you reasons why I want to go to Africa is because most of the countries right now, their borders have closed. Number two is I want to see my family too. It's been over 1 year plus. I've been traveling nonstop I left home 4th of March and I flew from Kenya to New York 4th of March. Up to today, I've never been back. 2019. So this is very different. We are past the middle of the 2020s, you see. So I want to go see my family. And the third, and one of the main reasons I really want to go home, is I want to go and build some house for myself. So I should tell you, and I should be very honest with you guys, is my family has a home where they stay. But you see, I'm a grown man, man. November 15th is my birthday. I'll be 30 years old. And imagine a 30-year-old guy like me. I don't even have a place I call my own. So I feel kind of like, man, I need to do something. I need to do something about it, you know? I need to do something about it. Crystal Beauty says, I just found your channel. Wait. I just found your channel about eating at a Jamaican house in St. John's. Oh, thank you so much, Crystal Beauty. Where are you watching us from? Yeah, thank you. Actually, I miss Jamaica. If there's a country, I think I'll go apart from Africa, you know, apart from the African continent, out of Africa. I think my first country will be either Panama or Jamaica. Yeah. Jamaica is like on my number one, my first visits after this COVID stuff. Yeah. Oh, you're watching us from Portland, Oregon. Yeah, we went to that restaurant. That guy is really nice. You should actually check it out. How do I subscribe? Oh man. So a big Jill. Just let me show him. You know, maybe you guys may think it's a joke, but so let me show him how to subscribe. So meaning I'll subscribe to some channel today to teach him how to subscribe. Let's subscribe to this channel. I don't know whose channel is this, but so this is how you subscribe to a channel. The red writings written subscribe. You just click there and say subscribe. Just like that, you already subscribed to the channel. But if you want to make it more nice, you put at the last corner here, there is this bell. You click on it like this, and you put notifications. You can decide to put all notifications depending how you watch YouTube, or none. But I like when some people put all, and the day you decide to watch, you watch. The day you decide not to watch, you just don't watch. So yeah. So I'm planning to go to Africa, and I'm telling you reason number 3 where I wanna go to Africa is I really want to build a house, man. I don't have a house in my home. And sometimes I'm like, man, what does it benefit a man to travel the entire world and at the end of the day go back home and he can't even find some peace, man? You know, like a place you call your own, a place where you can even put your head, man. You know, Johnny H, thank you so much for donating 10 Canadian dollars. He says, we love you, bro. Jamaican man here, man. And also, Jamaica supports me a lot. Please give the video a like. We're trying to get 1,000 likes for the video. Just smash that like button. So, is Bo going with you? Yeah, that's a very virtual question. So somebody maybe does not know who Bo is because maybe they subscribed to this channel today or yesterday. Bo is my girlfriend. She's a Thai lady. You can watch my videos. And her name is Bo. If you say I am Mara and Bo, you'll see her. And Walter Martins asks me, is Bo going with you? Yeah, yes. Actually, last night I was talking to her. Our plan is latest September, we should be in Kenya. Latest September. But you see, for her, it's quite different because she has to apply for visa. She has to apply for a visa. But the good thing is it's an online visa. And also, I think the Kenyan embassy, there is a Kenyan embassy in Thailand. So it can be not that difficult. Jay Smith says, hey, bro, Africa is nice. From London, go to Africa. Yeah, I really need to go to Africa, man, and help people like Wodomaya spread good gospel, you know, because I always feel like he has been alone, he has been struggling. And also a lot of people have a lot of misconception about Africa. People always think Africa is like a jungle, lions, people dying of hunger, people begging for food, begging for money, and HIV or disease. People always think about that, man. I'll have to admit here, we have a long way to go because, especially from the political point of view, we have a long way to go. But at the same time, Africa is not what people say, man. You know, sometimes when I'm traveling, I meet people and they ask me, where are you from? I tell them, I'm from Africa. And they be like, wow, man, you must be so lucky living here. Let's say maybe I am in Costa Rica or maybe I'm somewhere. I tell them, no, life is merely the same. Life is the same, you know. And people think, oh, right now you must be feeling very cold here because I'm very sure your home is very hot. No, man. So I want to go back to Africa and show the good side of Africa. I'll be showing you real stories about Africa, real, you know. I don't want to be biased by just showing you the good about Africa, but I will be more into the good side of Africa because many of you have a very different view of Africa, and everybody, nearly everybody, or a huge portion of people believe Africa is like the dark continent is like a dying continent. So I'm dedicating myself to really show you the other side of Africa, because the worst side, the slum side, the bad side, the lack of food side, the disease side of Africa, the the poor side of Africa has been the story for the centuries, has been the story for a long, long time, man. And I feel like a guy like me or people like Wodomeyer, we are in a position to change that story, and I'll still be showing you the bad side of Africa, things I don't like about Africa, but 80% of my stories will be more of the positive side of Africa. Let me read a donation from Backpacker Mo. Actually, he's one of my. I follow you on Instagram, bro. Yeah, he says it's 7:24. I don't know if it's PM or AM. I wish you clarified. Here in New York, but I think it should be PM. Yeah, right now in the US it's at night and it's on Sunday. Washington DC, not New York actually. It's coming from Washington DC. 7:24 here in Washington DC. Best intro. All you need is you, baby, baby. I need. Okay. He's just saying my videos have one of the best intros, man. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I tried changing that intro, but people refused. People said, Maro, if you change the intro, I'm unsubscribing from the channel. So up to today, I think it will be my intro for a long, long time. Sean John says, I love you, bro. Thank you so much for the love. And somebody says, this, in the same way you opened up people's eyes about Jamaica, you can do the same for countries in Africa. Yeah, it's very true. And I should also tell you one thing. Many people always think life in Africa is like hell. Like people are suffering and dying and everything. Look, man, there's a struggle of every day trying to feed your family. That's very okay. Cryptomaniac says, Maro, please pay attention to our comments and not just skip to the donation comment. When people donate on my screen, I wish I can show you how it shows up. It's like screaming, so I can't avoid it. And another thing is also, I appreciate everybody's comment, but if somebody donates, honestly, I see their comments, and that's important too, But I still read comments without donations, that's for sure. Somebody says, Maro, Karibu Namibia. Yeah, man, Namibia is one of those countries I want to go. I want to go to the desert of Namibia. Kalahari, I think Kalahari is in Namibia. Kalahari Desert. I want to go there and film videos from the desert, man. And Namibia is one of those countries, I'm told, they're very, very well organized. Many other places, sometimes you find chaos. But Namibia is one of those countries that they have super well organized. Man, I want to be bringing Bo Supermas with me. That's my girlfriend. I want to be taking her to Africa and see. Africa is a beautiful country, Jennifer. Yes. See, sometimes people have problems when I say Africa. People want me to say Kenya. People want me to say Tanzania. We are past those divisions, man. We don't need those divisions anymore. We want one Africa, one passport if it's possible, one bargaining power. We can only be respected as Africans, or we can only be respected if we are from Africa, if first we empower ourselves. A poor man always has no say, man. The guy who feeds the poor man or the boss always dictates the rules of the game, Big up Malawi. Yeah, actually, I felt so good because I saw Malawi. There was this president who has been there, I think, for over 26 years. I don't know, but over 20 years. And the country just got tired of him. They got tired of those systems. They got tired of everything. And they said, you know what, we're going to elect a new president. And they elected a guy who is very visionary. Yesterday, I was watching his speech. I got really encouraged, man. I said, Africa will still. And you see, young people like me, people of Africa are tired of the same story. People of Africa are tired of manipulation from the West, and that's where they do their trials of vaccines. You know, we just tired, man. We want to build our own continent. We want to create wealth, man, in our own nations, man. Even if, and those nations, again, we want to break them down. We want to make a big Africa, you know, an Africa which we can bargain with. You look, China, okay? China has a population of 1.39 billion, close to 1.4 billion, okay? China. It's ruled by one guy and it's very successful, okay? Europe, huge. They created something we call the European Union. So let's say you live in Italy and you'll be like, you know what, I wanna go to France and try my life there or my luck. You just go and enjoy your time in France. Look, even North America, countries like the US, they are huge, you know, huge. For example, California, I think Kenya is the size of California, I think so, you know? But those places like California or states came together to form one, the United States, because they know together unity is strength. But look at Africa, man. We are being chopped like a cake, small pieces like Burundi, Uganda, Rwanda, small countries like this, man, like provinces, man, you know? So that's what we want, man. We want to destroy those small borders and create the big picture, man, for our future kids, man, you know? You know, that's what we want, man. So that's one of the reasons I want to be going to Africa, to spread the good gospel, man, to show the positive side of Africa, to tell people, look, man, Africa is the future. And I should tell you, civilization, many people will not, I'm seeing my nails here. Civilization, many people will not say, but many civilizations started with the Africans, you know. If you read about the pyramids, for example, the pyramids of Egypt, they were built by Africans. These pyramids of Mexico here, I've been there many times, Chichen Itza. If you read the history, it's the black people who built those. Civilization actually began with the black man. Then now, as we stand right now, the white man has been the head of civilization as we speak right now. But you know what's happening? It's being erased, it's going away. Now, the Asian or the Chinese are taking the new civilization. Trust me, man. Now, China is more stronger than anything else. Anything you own around you, 50% it's Chinese made. Even these cell phones here, if you open them and try to read made from China, my laptop, even my jackets, my fila shoes, you guys make jokes. I don't even this container. Let me see where it's made from. I'm trying to see. I'm in the Philippines. I was given this container. I'm trying to see, but they're not saying it here. But I will not be surprised if it's made from China. So right now, China is taking over the world, and all we want now is build our own Africa, man, you know? Somebody says, Marwa, are you Maasai? Yeah, this guy is driving me to small tribes. Please give the video a like. I'm Mkuria. Kuria is my tribe. But I'm not proud to be a Kurian. I'm proud to be an African man. I'm proud to be at. Yes, show us Africa. I'm bored to watch Philippines and Thailand. Yeah, Africa is coming, man, and it's coming strong, big. Is Bo Navas going to Africa? I think me traveling with Bo. So for those guys who don't know who Bo is my girlfriend, and one of our viewers here has questioned. Actually, his name is Jay Andrew. Says, is Bo nervous to go to Africa? I think me traveling with Bo to other places of the world, like here around Asia, created a good foundation for her to go to Africa. And in our travels, we really went through a lot of ups and downs. I think that was a good preparation for Africa. She's just I think she must be not nervous but excited, you know. And you know, excitement sometimes can come from both sides of you know. It could be like, hey, whoa, you know, from both sides. Please give the video a like. Give the video a like. Let me read a comment from Samuel, the biblical teacher. Says, Maro, African countries are actually a lot bigger than you think. You can fit USA in Africa. They make maps to make Africa look smaller. Yeah, that's true. But what I'm trying to say is, I was not saying in terms of land. What I'm trying to say is, Africa has been divided for so long because people with other agendas, especially the West, believes like, if you want to divide people, you divide and rule. So chopping Africa into small pieces makes it easier for anybody to rule. But now we want to create this one big Africa with all these resources, and we built it, man. We built roads from north to south, east to west, and make Africa one, man. And because even me, as I try to get a baby next year, I'm afraid if my kid is born in Africa, because you're like, man, first, if a kid is born in Africa, their chances of even traveling to the other world is so difficult. Like, they are reduced nearly by 70%. Having an African passport is like nailing your feet. It's like, I was watching this video where one guy I watched, he was saying, Africa is the real Jesus. The crucifixion on the cross, it's Africa, because if you're a Christian, I'm not bringing religion here, but I was watching this guy say, so I'm actually paraphrasing what he said. He said the feet of Jesus were nailed, and for that reason, African feet, we can't move around because our passports have been nailed. They have been labeled the worst passports in the entire planet. Or having an African passport, you have to be stopped a million times everywhere you go, man, So all we are trying to say is we want to build Africa to the better side of it. We want to build an Africa where we have bigger bargaining power to the outside world. Africa combined, man, is a giant, man. And that's why I'm going to Africa, man. That's why I have to go back home. And I'm really planning, and latest September, I'm giving myself next month and August, I should be on my way home, either through Thailand. We are planning with both Pamas to see how to make it. Yeah, so, and also it will be exciting to show you videos of my home, where I come from. Many of you don't know who Maro is, so we are you in the Philippines. I'm there too. I'm a YouTuber from Africa. Prince Didi, yeah, I'm in the Philippines, man. I'm in the Philippines. If you follow my videos, you should know I'm coming live from Puerto Princesa, the capital of Palawan, the capital of the island of Palawan. It's called Puerto Princesa. Please give the video a like, man. Smash that like button for your boy going back to Africa. Marwa, we want you in Europe. Yes, man. Europe is coming very soon. Europe is coming. Just let's settle this Corona thing, and I would appreciate if I begin my travels from Eastern Europe as I go to the west of Europe. Eastern Europe, places like Ukraine, Russia, as I venture my way to like Germany and maybe Brussels, Belgium, Yeah, I've been to Europe, but only on the plane when I'm layover many times, maybe like 6 times. Even my first ever flight was from Africa to Europe to South America. My first flight is really amazing because I flew 3 continents within 24 hours. And since then, man, I've been a world traveler. Okay, let me read your comments now. Please drop your comments, questions. Wiz Khalifa says, I don't know if you're the real Wiz Khalifa, the one Wiz Khalifa says, Marwa, will you ever go back to Colombia? Yes, for sure, man. Colombia is home. Actually, I plan to start a family in Panama. So, and if you know Panama and Colombia, they're very close. It's actually 45 minutes by flight. So I'll be flying in and out of Colombia many times. They will kill you in Russia, bro. Don't go. The Wall Street Journal, the war, oh, it's the war on, I don't know if it's I don't know what that means, but I thought it's Wall Street, but maybe I'm wrong. They say, do you believe China is colonizing Africa? It's not colonizing Africa, but it's manipulating Africa. It's using Africa. It's using and misusing Africa. China is using Africa, you know. They can see what we have. And now all they do is they give us loans that we can't pay back. And when we are signing those agreements, they are saying, if you don't give us our money back, we shall take this airport. This, you know, China is using us. It will not really colonize us, because that cannot happen right now, but it will use us like the colonizer. They will take our resources. And that's why we have to be really careful with people like anybody who comes to Africa right now. We should be very questionable about their agendas, because it's not what you see. There is no free lunch, man. That's what I believe in. There's no even you, sometimes when you take a girl out and do something like that, you always expect like, oh, maybe she can be my girlfriend, or maybe there's an expectation of something. There's a hidden agenda, either hidden or public. Is always that type of agenda, you know. Paul Arnold says, preach, bro, preach to the people. Thank you, man. Yeah, I know maybe I have followers from different parts of the world, and others may not find this video relevant, but you know, it's Africa, and Africa is our business, and we have to stand for it, man. For Maro to travel freely the entire world, he has to get some respect. And respect comes, you see, respect is not, we should not demand for respect. You earn respect, you know? You earn respect. And how do you earn respect? By first behaving yourself, by putting your house in order, you know? Countries like North Korea, they are respected because they put their house in order, you know? Countries like Russia or China, they are being respected because they put their house in order. And putting your house in order means you have to know what is good for your people first. You always put your people first. That's why you see Donald Trump says, he says America first. He says America first. He does not say the world first. America first. You always have to put your people first, man. Even China, I don't blame China coming to Africa and trying to steal things from Africa. They are putting their interest first. And that's what Africa has been lacking. We Africans, we don't put our interest first. We put other people's interest first. I always tell people this. It's only in Africa where anybody from outside Africa, I mean Europe, South America, the Americas, you know, it's only in Africa where anybody from out of Africa can come anytime they want. But Africans can't go to those places anytime they want. They have to go through immigration checks. They have to go through embassies. They have to be questioned. Where are you going? What's your agenda? How much money you have? What have you? When are you coming back? Show us some proof of this, you know? So, Mombasa Raha. Okay, I see you guys. Maro, is it easy to get girl from Colombia or girl from Thailand? So I'll say like this: dating depends on your social skills. I always say that dating depends on your social skills. Dating is not about a place or a country; it's your dating skills. If your dating skills are good, you can always find a girl or a boy anywhere. Oh, I see Wodomaya in the building. It says, let me see, it says, lol, I wish you commented, bro. I could have read your comments. Before I read Richard's comment, he says, hey, Marwa, love your content. I am a new traveler, and recommendation on where to go when the world opens up. I would say it depends where your home is. I don't know, maybe I would be mentioning your name. But I'll say try South America, man. South America is really nice. And also Asia is really nice. It's really nice. Let me read a comment from Richard. Says, Richard Walls Travel actually is I can call him my big boss or my big brother. He's always here to support me, man. He says, unfortunately, it's the passport that gets respect. Yeah. So you see, all we want right now in Africa is we need to erase these small passports, you know, these like community passports to a giant one African passport, you know, and already it's rolling down. Actually, what I'm saying, many leaders have in writings have agreed with this type of saying. We need one passport, which is an African passport. So it can say like the way AU has a passport, has this, you know. So we need one passport which it just says African passport, but born in Kenya. So these other countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Egypt, Libya, they will be just like place of birth, but they shouldn't be where we hold on like we belong in Kenya. No, we belong in Africa. And I believe through that we can bargain things like visa free. If people from Europe are coming to any country in Africa visa free, then Africa is able to bargain. Like, hey, if we can let you in, you see countries like Brazil, they get respected because if their people can't come to your country for visa free, then they cannot let you enter their country visa free. But in African context, it's the opposite. They will come for free, but we cannot go for free. When I say free, I mean free visa, you know? I see Wodomaya in the building. Thank you, bro, for joining. Johnny Hedge says, yes, Africa government should put our people first, Africa to the world. Yeah, that's the major problem, you know? And I always feel like we've always been colonized and we have been made believe like maybe we are not, like we can't create society on our own. We can't run society. But you know, Rwanda is doing it, man. Rwanda is doing it. Rwanda is doing it, man. Tanzania is doing it. Who is the president of Africa? Still, we haven't decided who will be the president of Africa. But like me, if I was to vote, there are two people already in my mind. I see the president of Rwanda and the president of Tanzania. I really love them, man. Those guys are true sons of the soil, true patriotic guys, man. Very strong guys. And when I say strong, is they put people's interest first, you know. Gaddafi was, but Obama killed him. That's why I don't support anything to deal with Obama anymore, because Gaddafi was creating one Africa. This thing I'm saying, there was a president who was actually doing it. He was going from country to country and letting people sign, the heads of presidents sign. But they killed him. Obama killed him. And today, as we speak, I mean, Obama's demonstration, you know. And today, as we speak, Libya, black young males are being transported. It's a slave country. It's the slave yard. I don't know how can I say. Many young black Africans are in Libya being traded for slavery. Those people you see crossing the sea to go to Europe, they're in Libya. And before that, Libya was a hub of Africa, man. Libya, you know, anytime you were above 8, look, education was free from the lowest level to the university level, free in Libya. If you are above 18 and you didn't have a job, you used to get paid every month. You got like a stipend to support you. Libya was a paradise, man. Now it has been bombed. It has been turned like, you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And also Africa has to be very careful, because the moment we start saying African unity, people start fearing, people start, you know, do Egyptian introduce themselves as African? You know, the whole idea of African should be of anybody born and raised in Africa, because we are suffering as a continent. So we shall not actually see skin color, because the moment you bring skin color or complexity, or you have to be black to be called African, I think we shall be getting it wrong. Because even in my home Kenya, there are people who are, if you take that person in my home and drop him in Europe or her in Europe, he'll look European. He will look European. So it's not about the complexity of the skin, because once we start doing that, then we shall be dividing our own. And you know, the agenda has always been divide and rule. You know, when people divide you through people, you see, this is the main problem. Africa was very strong. Africa had kingdoms. Africa was a massive, like, powerhouse of civilization and things like gold, trade. It was huge. You know, people like Mansa Musa. Is it Mansa Musa or Mansa Musa? I don't know the spelling. They were like the richest guys ever lived. Not apart from even Bill Gates cannot even be. But you see, what they do is, if 5 people want to rule 5 billion people, or if 5 people want to rule 5 million people, in other words, if a small clique of people want to rule the majority, what they do is they divide these people. Divide and rule. As a very strong way of ruling people, you know? So all they do, the 5 people here can rule the 5 million people by dividing them. And they will divide you through religion. They will say, oh, you know, you are a Christian. You are not supposed to be mingling with Muslims or Buddhists, or, you know, divide and rule. And they may say, oh, you know, you African, but you know, you have this Arabic blood. You are maybe from Morocco, so you really don't belong in Africa. No, that is all tactics of divide and rule. So the entire idea is we should go beyond these tactics of divide and rule. We should see like, hey, these people, their agenda is to divide us, you know? Yeah, divide and conquer is still the same thing, man. And they divide us using all types of, like Kenya, the country where I come from. The main problem we have is tribalism. They have divided us, and this was created during the colonial period. They divided us into small groups. They call them tribes. And every time we vote, we always vote using these tribes. Please give the video a like, man. Somebody, Mile, you wasting time talking about Africa. Deal night Africa will never unite. Okay, who gonna be the president? No, man. There is a huge future for Africa, man. There is a huge future for Africa. Actually, as I speak right now, East Africa has one passport. East Africa, where I'm from, it has one passport. Even if I brought my passport here, it does not say Republic of Kenya. It says it says East African Community. So there is future, my friend. There is future. Africa will unite, and it will be strong and strong than ever. The only problem is those people who have been using and misusing us, they don't want that to happen. Yeah. And yeah, so one of the main reasons why we're going to Africa, or I'm going back to Africa, is, do African and Jamaican get along? Yes, they do. A lot. Like me, I went to Jamaica. They didn't give me any problem, man. Even at the immigration, they were so happy to receive me. They were, hey, where are you from? I said, I'm from Africa. They were, oh, welcome, our brother, man. Like, boom. You know, I didn't have any problem with the system in Jamaica, and also in Kenya. And for you to see this, for example, in Kenya, Jamaicans can come to Kenya visa-free. And me as an African from Kenya, I can go to Jamaica visa-free. So it's just the divide and rule tactics that has been pulling Africa behind, you know, and bad leadership, you know, puppets, people being used, you know, that is the only problem with Africa. But Africa, like the youth of Africa, people like me, man, we want to see a new Africa, man. We want to be able to travel the world like our counterparts from other places like Europe or the Americas, man. You know, we just want to travel. We just want to live life like any other people of the planet, you know. So that's all I have to say, man. That's why I'm going to Africa, man. Yeah. Mara, why is Africa letting Bill Gates start the vaccine there? It's because the leaders we always have in Africa, they're always puppets. They are never true sons of the soil. They are never true. They never put people first, man. They never. And that's what our major problem, man. That's our major problem. You know, I think one of the main problems with Africans is selfishness. Selfishness is only when you care about yourself. You don't care about your neighbor. You don't care about that guy there sleeping. You care about yourself, you know. That is our major problem. And through selfishness, that's why you always find leaders, some leaders of Africa, they can sell out the entire country. They can sell the gold, they can sell all the minerals without caring about, like, man, look, we have a young generation which is growing. What about them, man? You see, that's the major problem in Africa. Selfishness and kind of self-hate, you know. But nowadays, I thank God, nowadays people are waking up. It's funny, look, people from Asia can visit South Africa visa-free. Me as a Kenyan, I need visa to go to South Africa. My girlfriend does not need visa for South Africa. I'm just giving an example, you know. Thailand, from Asia. People can go to South Africa visa-free. But a Kenyan, fellow African, I can't go. Divide and rule, man. That is a major problem. I want to give a very special shout out to Not Anxious, says black people from the America need to become closer to Africa. That's true, man. Africa needs diaspora, you know. Africa needs people from other parts of the world, Africans from other parts of the world, to help it, because these are the people who will bring the know-how. These are the people who bring, you know, it's an ingredient to the new Africa that we want. So the diaspora people watching me and saying, oh man, you know, I'm told many Africans outside Africa are really afraid of Africa. Anytime you mention Africa around them, they feel like they want to faint. Man, I challenge you, man. It's time. Make 2021, make next year at least a visit to Africa. Go see for yourself, how is this Africa, man? You know, people have been told about jungle stories, lions killing people, being chased by buffaloes. Come on, man, go and see if you'll be chased by buffaloes, you know? So it's time for African diaspora also to put their effort in building Africa. Let me tell you, man, as a black person or as an African anywhere in the world, you cannot be respected if Africa is not a strong one continent. People respect you because, one, you are rich, you are stable, you make decisions, you are firm. You say no, no. Or when you say yes, it means a yes, you know? That is how it's supposed to be. So if, let's say, you are a black person in France and saying Africa is not my business, I was born in France, I'm French. You can never be respected in France until Africa is respected. That's one thing you should know. Somebody says, bro, be careful, they will kill you. Everybody will die one day, man. Everybody will die, you know, everybody. Even those, the powerful and mighty, it's just a matter of time. Yeah, time will take us down. So you shouldn't fear death, man. That's why I refuse some other, you know, I refuse to use fear to control me. You know, if also you want to control people, you use fear. Yeah. Where is the lady from the restaurant you've been taking her temperature yet? Wait, where is the lady from the restaurant? Have you taken her temperature yet? I don't know what you mean, you know? Yeah. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, guys, I want to say thank you so much. We have 10 more minutes to go on our live stream. I'll be reading I'll be reading your comments and questions too. Please, man, let's support the movement of Africa. I'm going to Africa very soon, man. I think from next month, I mean July, I'll be focusing on going back to Africa, man. I'm gonna be spreading the good gospel, man, you know. Actually, you know, I stopped believing in Jesus Christ. Yeah, and that's not being an antichrist, but it's just seeing things from a different way. You know, me, I always challenge myself. I always challenge my beliefs. I always challenge what I'm told every day. Yeah, man. Somebody says, "Do you chew mira?" No, I don't chew mira, but in home, mira is cat. I don't know if you guys know cat. Khat, cat. In my home, it's very, very famous there. Yeah, it's for young guys. I caught my brother, man. I remember I met you. I met you in Belize. It says, I know, I know that you will do a good job, Maro. Yeah, man. I wanna show the good side of Africa. You know, I wanna show you the shopping malls in Africa. I wanna show you the lifestyle in Africa. Despite even us having challenges of people being poor and poverty is everywhere, man. Poverty is everywhere. I've been to over 36 countries in the entire globe. I've been to 5 continents, and across these 5 continents, I see homelessness, I see poverty, I see everything that they say about Africa. I see it there, man. You know, yeah. So let's see where you guys are watching us from. Marwa, is it easy to get a girl from Colombia or a girl from Thailand? Uh, this was not about dating and girls, but because you asked, uh, I think Thailand is more. It's more easy. It's more easy, and also it depends where you're coming from. You know, sometimes girls tend to date you because of their own interests. You know, they want to see if they can improve their own life. You know, their own interests too. You know, so. But me being an African, I've been dating all over across the globe, man. All I can say it's your vibe, what you talk to a girl. Yeah. What you tell a girl is the most important thing. It's not even where you come from or anything. Somebody's watching us from Japan. Please comment where you're watching us for the next 9 minutes. I'll be giving you shout outs. And that is it, man. Somebody says you're such a lovely guy, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you in Swahili, they say asante. Thank you so much is asante sana. Asante sana. In Thai they say sawad, no, sawadi crab. Is it sawadi crab? Yeah, sawadi, no, sawadi is a greetings. I know this, man. My girlfriend even just told me, man. Yeah. Okay, let me say in Portuguese. In Portuguese is obrigado. Yeah, I think obrigado. Obrigado. Thank you. In Spanish, muchas gracias. Thank you so much. In English, thank you so much. What other? In French they say merci, 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 merci. I don't know if it's merci or merci. I still don't know. Oh, merci. Oh, even somebody says merci. Which other language, man? Comment your language. How do you say thank you in your language? So at least comment, then put into bracket what you say. I was born in Jamaica. Okay, I'm trying to see. Big DJ Simple Smooth says, Mara, big up yourself all the way from Barbados. Yeah, man, I miss Barbados, man. I was there. It was so good. Is the Philippines too long lockdown? Yeah, it's still in the lockdown. Yeah. And actually, Philippines is one of those countries which they strongly believe the virus exists, and you have to do all you have to do to protect the virus, like social distancing, stay away, stay at home. So that's why we've not traveled, man. You know, countries like Thailand, they opened domestic flights long time ago. Even I've seen new news, like for example, in Thailand, they are allowing, I think, 1,000 people, foreigners, to go back to the tourism, you know. So every day they let in 1,000 people. Yeah. In Malawi, they say Zikomo. Mal, I think it's Mala. Zikomo says thank you. Oh man, yeah, time to move along. I want to see Africa. Long time overdue. Yeah, hurry up. Go pick up Bo and go travel Africa. Africa los dos juntos. It means Africa, we are together. Juntos, we are one. That's all it means. We are one. Marwa, are African girls good for coochie coochie? I don't know what coochie coochie means. But I know African girls are also very nice, man. Watch my video about dating in Rwanda. You know, I've been to 5 African countries. For those guys who don't know, I'm Kenyan. I've been to Kenya, Tanzania, Ethiopia, Uganda, Rwanda, and I have videos on this YouTube channel saying that. So you can go and watch those videos about Kenya, Rwanda, Ethiopia, and Tanzania. I have them. Come on, go check those videos, okay? Please smash that like button, man. If you're watching this and you've not liked the video, smash that like button, man. I really, really appreciate if you guys like the video, because that's how my video get discovered. And also for those guys who have never subscribed to the channel, man, please subscribe to the channel. Show some love. Sorry, man. Show some love to your brother Marwa by sharing my videos to your friends and family. I am new in your channel. Oh, watch my videos, man. I have videos all over the world, man. But I want to say thank you. Welcome to the family, man. We do live streams here every Sunday at a time like this. Right now, I'm coming live from the Philippines. It's Monday, but I know in most countries, it's Sunday. Toronto, Canada, big up, Marwa. Thank you so much. Comment where you're watching us from in the next 4 minutes, because I'll be ending the live stream immediately after 1 hour. I've been talking for 1 hour. Marwa, do you see yourself and Bo together in a relationship since you guys are far apart? Yeah, man, we talk every day. We talk every single day. Even right now, maybe even she has texted me. We talk every day. Lately, I was talking to her aunt. Bo has introduced me to her entire family. You know, as a boy, you always feel, oh, you see, this is today. She already said, good morning, babe. He says, I had a crazy dream again. This is Bo. She dreams a lot about me and her, and, you know, something like that. So, San Francisco, California. I want to show Africa to the world, man. I want to show Africa that, you know, media does not really show you. That's why I really think it's really important for me to go to Africa. This year, 2020, has been the craziest year, man. Oh, somebody's watching us from Tunisia. Oh, man. Yeah, Diesel TV channel. How do you say good morning, man, in maybe Tunis or something like that? Yeah, so you see, boss said good morning to me. I have to reply. I have not responded because I'm doing this live stream, you know. Or maybe I should call her to say, I think she's working, or maybe she's in the bathroom because it's 7 in the morning there. Okay, so I'm calling her. Let's see if she, maybe she's in the bathroom taking some shower, because it's in the morning. It's 7. It's supposed to be 7:12 in the morning there. Okay, are you going to Brazil, Maro? I tried going to Brazil. Oh, she's in the bathroom. But I'm doing a live stream, mom. She's in. Let me show your face. Only your face, okay? Okay, only your face. I'm showing your face to the people. So don't show down. Just show your face. That's Bo. She's taking a shower. Hey, okay. Hey, bye. I'll talk to you later, okay? Yeah, prepare for Africa, okay? Super Mars. Yeah, she's taking some shower, man. Yeah. And she's preparing for Africa. Put ball on phone while we are live. Maro, will you go to Europe? Yes, I'll go to Europe, man. I have to. My mission, actually, after I travel Europe, will be going to every country in the world, man. Yeah, every country in the world. Maro, are you planning to marry Bo? By God's will, man. Yeah, by God's will, yes. By God's will, by God's grace. You know, nothing is guaranteed in life, but every day we wake up, feel motivated, focused, and at the same time spreading the positive vibe. Yeah. Actually, somebody's asking if I'm supposed to go to Brazil. I tried going to Brazil last year in June or July, and they denied me, man. They denied my visa in Colombia. So I'll be trying it again one more time. I want to say thank you for the ladies in the building, people like Jennifer Lawrence. Thank you. Is it Lawrence? Lawrence, thank you so much. Really appreciate you ladies being around here. We appreciate your comments. Yeah. Mara, will you come to Romania? Yes. Marian C. Yes. Oh, your name kind of sounds like mine. Marian, Marwa, you know. Thank you for watching from, oh, somebody's watching from Norway. Wow, man. Yeah. What do you think about Haiti people? It, when I was in Haiti, it felt like I was in Africa. People of Haiti, apart from the language, if you change everything, it's Africa. That's how I saw it, man. And they were also very nice. And they couldn't tell the difference. Like me, when I was in Haiti, I was walking in the street and nobody could tell I'm not from there. So, yeah. You should visit my friend in St. Mary's. And next time when I go to Jamaica, for sure. Yeah. Okay, guys, I want to say thank you. Please go follow me on Instagram. It's very important you guys to follow me on Instagram right here. Where is my Instagram? I will be making it. I'll be making it public when I get 100,000 followers. Go follow me on Instagram. Show your boy some love, man. Always drop some comments there. You know. African president is Julius Malema. He's paying Trump. Okay, let's say, Maro, you have talked to Manuela. You see, even if me and Manuela don't get along, it does not mean we are enemies. So she likes sometimes my photos. I like sometimes her photos. You know, from a very, somebody says, stop exposing your private life. Okay, okay, okay. But we do it from a very, you know, friend zone area. Nothing beyond that. Yeah, because I don't wanna make enemies. I wanna create friends. Thank you so much. Thank you also for those guys who donated to the channel. I really appreciate, guys. And I'll see you in my next one. Please smash that like button before you leave. And God bless you. Africa coming soon, man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.